Welcome back. Today we're going to make storage boxes for my eggs. We're going to use this as a sample and take our measurements that we're going to need off this and hopefully come up with something that's going to work. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to need a box that is about 3 inches long and about 2 inches wide. And we're going to use any lightweight card paper you have. I have some old cardstock, and that's what I have on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. So to start out with, we're going to measure our paper down. We're going to need 5 flaps because you have this side, this side, this side, and that side. So it'll be 5. And our paper is 10 inches long. So we're going to divide this into 2-inch increments, and we're going to mark it. One, two, three, four, 5. And I always put a little X on this last one in case it might be longer than the rest, because depending on your paper. So we'll mark this side here as well with the 2-inch increments. And then we're going to lay that aside, and we're going to go ahead and fold this. We're going to fold it to where we can get our mark on the crease. And then we'll fold it really, really tight. And we'll just keep doing that down the paper until we get all these marks folded on. And hopefully your lines or your folds will match up with both both marks that you've put on the paper. So far, mine seem to be doing that. Okay, so there we have our box started. What we need to do now is, our egg was 3 inches and our paper is 7 inches. So we're going to subtract 3 from 7 because 3 inches is the length of the egg, so that's what we need to keep. So that'll give us 4. So we have 4 inches to divide up to go for each side for the flaps. So that's pretty easy. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So each side is going to be 2 inches in. So this is a 7-inch wide piece of paper. So we're going to go with 5 here, and we'll mark a 2 over here. So we'll have a flap, the box, and a flap. And if you're really not sure, you can stick your egg in there and see, or your item, whatever you want to put in this box. And yes, for me, that's going to fit. So then we're going to, again, fold it on the crease, or the line, I'm sorry, fold it on the line, make a sharp crease down. We'll come over here and fold it on this other mark. And when you fold it, it helps if you try to keep these edges as straight as you can. This one isn't very straight at all, so we're going to fold him again. And we're going to use our scissors to create this. There. Okay, so now we have our box with our flaps. But I want to put a window in it so I can see what my egg looks like. So once it's in storage, I can still see my egg. So on the middle flap, we're going to draw an oval. So we're going to go, that looks pretty centered. We'll trace around a spool. We'll slide him over. We'll trace around the spool again. And we're going to take and draw a line. I'm not a very straight drawer. So it's going to look something like that. And we're going to cut that out. And we have an opening. But I'm not going to leave my opening open because I don't want dirt and whatever else to get in to possibly break my eggs, because as you can see, a lot of work goes into these things. So when you go to the gas station or the grocery store and you buy donuts or cookies or cakes in those clear little plastic cases, cut it out. This is the flat part. Cut it out and save it, because you will never know when you need it. Today I need it. It's going to go across my opening. So it'll be like a window pane. So we're just going to cut it to fit. And then just keep whittling it down until it actually fits. Okay, we can still cut some more off. I save a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think about saving because you don't know when you're going to need it. And well, now I need my little clear thingies that okay, so that fits, because you're going to want it to fit in between fold and fold, and it does. So then we'll take some tape and we'll just tape it into place. Trying not to get any tape over your window, because you're going to see it on the outside. So we have a little window. All right, so now we're going to cut this, and we're going to cut the bottom one up to here, and this bottom one here. So when you fold the flaps up, it fits, and it fits, and we have the beginnings of a little box. So the next one we'll cut is here. It isn't real good because I can't hardly see it. Okay, now we'll try this again. Cut it to there, to the seam, the first fold. Each side gets cut to the fold. And we're going to bend this up here, here. And it's looking more and more like a little box. And here's our window. Except I see a problem. I taped my window in crooked. It'll never fold over that. So we'll just have to trim this down here. Okay, that'll work. So now we have this one going here and there and there and there. This will be the flap. So okay, I know for sure this one's going to get cut to here. All right. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Okay, so we gotta go here, here, and here. Yes, it does. This one gets cut into here. So this one, the top one goes down 2 folds. And this will get cut off. So we have this and here and here, and this comes over, and look at what we have. We have a box. Okay, now we have to glue it together. So you can use whatever glue you have on hand, just any old glue stick, or so whatever kind of glue. So this one gets folded in. I think my glue stick's drying up. And this one gets on the outsides. You want to glue the 2 outside. Fold them in, fold them up, and these 2 flaps come over like that. You got it now? So that's your first part. And then I'm going to take some tape, just because it sometimes will run away on you. Especially the first couple ones, until you get the hang of what it is you're doing. Tape that. All right, now this guy comes up and we glue here. All right, so here we glue. And we fold it up, just like it was trying to, and fold these up. And we'll tape it. Tape it. And there's our box. This is the flap now. We're going to want to cut it probably in half. So it looks like that. And then we're going to want to angle the corners. However you want to angle it. Tuck it in there. And don't get too excited just yet. This one looks like it was cut a little crooked. So we're going to want to dip him down a little bit more. And we have a box. A nice little box. Let's put our egg in there, shall we? But I don't have any tissue paper. I don't. So let's just put a little piece of felt that I had in my trash can in there. And because we're going to see it from the window, we're going to try and make that window as a nice presentation as we can. So we're going to give the egg a little something to sit on, and then kind of buffer around behind it. And fold our flaps, fold it in, and there you go. It works so good. You just have to be very, very, and the top, I'm probably going to tape the top down because I want it to stay in there and stay safe. But it works. So you could use this for anything you might want to create a storage box for, or a gift box. If you've got the paper big enough to support what you need, all you have to remember to do is to measure the length, measure the width, and then subtract the length from the total width of the paper. Okay, so our width is 7 inches, so then we needed 3 inches for the egg, so we subtracted 3 from 7, which gives us 4. So that would determine we have to divide that then by 2, because we need 2 flaps, so each flap would be 2 inches, and that's our folding lines. And then you go for the width of it, you figure out how much it is, and then you just go in this way. Can you see? This way each time. So you just take your ruler and put it up here, and you divide at 2-inch intervals, you put your marks, because those are the lines that will go across this way, that form these 4 sides, 5 sides. So you just, if you're not sure, practice with newspaper or something other than the cardboard you want to use. And just remember that if you cut it in the wrong spot when you're cutting for these folds and things, that's what tape is for. Just retape it and just keep going. And if it will help you, you can stop the video and draw a quick sketch of this so you can see where the cut lines are. And hopefully that will help you. But practice on trash paper or whatever until you get it figured out. And then once you get it figured out, super easy. And as you can see, it works really good. So I hope you found this helpful. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.